All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Give double honors to the apostle elders, which are the apostle elders that rule the great millstone, and to you hopeful elect on the four corners of the planet Earth that stand in faith and keeping faith and maintaining the truth and the doctrine. I just want to say Shalom to you. And this is GMS News. This is the brother Kwahala Amath from GMS Missouri camp. And I wanted to just go into a quick news update. This is more or less a cause for celebration, as you may say, because the Most High took out a real life devil, man. All right, we waiting on all of Esau to be punished and pay for his sins that he's done on the planet Earth. But we know that these Edomites are gonna, the ones that are destroyed on this side, they're gonna come back into slavery. All right, they're gonna pay for the things that they've done in this past life. Period, for being an Edomite, period, they're gonna catch it, man. But I'm gonna share the screen real quick. We're gonna jump into it. Let me pull up this live stream. We're gonna jump into it. Let me pull up. And the title of this video is Cardinal Law, Death of a Devil. All right, because the cardinal just died in the Vatican. He was living in Rome. All right, but the main point why I seen it so fit to go into this lesson. Let me share the screen real quick so you all can see it. Pardon me, I'm trying to get over this little sickness. But if you see the title of this video, it says Cardinal Law, Death of a Devil. All right, and this right here is Cardinal Law. All right, this is the guy right here. So I'm gonna play this clip, and then I'm gonna go into some scriptures and point out the facts of the whole Catholic institution is dying, man. This is like a omen to this place, man. Okay, the whole Catholic institution, which is the false prophet, all right, that is spoken of in Revelation. Okay, this is coming to the time where that's why you see these Christians coming at the truth. That's why all these people are coming at it, because we're coming to a time, man. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is putting a line in the sand. All right, so I'm gonna play this video and then I'm gonna go into some scriptures, and Lord willing, this is edifying.
Dramatic fall from grace for the highest ranking Catholic official.
Let me play it on back. Hold on. Let me make it. Let me hide this. Here we go.
It was a dramatic fall from grace for the highest ranking Catholic official in the United States.
This guy was the highest ranking official in the United States. This was not a small guy, okay? This wasn't a little guy on the totem pole.
Cardinal Law, once favored by the late Pope John Paul II, was forced to resign after it was revealed that he had failed to remove priests from his ministry who had been accused of abusing children. The former Archbishop's silence over child molesters in the priesthood sparked the worst crisis in American Catholicism. News of his death provoked more anger in Massachusetts, where he was the Archbishop of Boston.
Good riddance to bad rubbish. I hope the gates of hell are swinging wide to allow him entrance.
Now, we know there ain't no hell, but that's funny she said that, because we know Yahweh Shai has the key to the bottomless pit, man. All right, we know that Yahweh Shai is going to come back, and he's going to take Esau out of power, man. And hell is going to be a low state. All right, look at this demon right here. What the hell? Anyway, we know that Esau, this cardinal official that died, we know he's going to come back in hell. What is hell? That lowest state of slavery. All right, if you may receive it, okay, because reincarnation is in the Bible. Okay, we're coming to the time, if you can't pick these things up, you got to go to the sellers and buy. But if you want to look up videos, and there's many videos going into reincarnation. But he's going to come back and he's going to be in hell. He's going to be in the lowest state. He's going to be a little baby birthed out of one of the elite's bloodline, and he's going to go into slavery and pay for the things that he's done. So let's go and finish this video.
I am a mother of 3 children that have been sexually abused by a priest.
If one of your child got caught up, why the hell you all 3 of them? You let all 3 of your kids, man?
Cardinal Law hid him. Not admit anything. He will not meet with us.
The abuse in Boston extended over 6 decades, involving over 230 priests and more than 750 victims.
230 priests and 700 plus victims. That's a motherfucking epidemic, man. Mind my French. That is an epidemic of wickedness, man. Of pure wickedness. 200. It didn't just happen once, twice. Oh, it was a fluke. 200, man. Let's play that back, just in case Akim didn't catch it.
And more than 750 victims.
Let me play that back.
And over 6 decades, involving over 230 priests and more than 750 victims. The Harvard-educated Law was implicated in the scandal after a Boston Globe newspaper investigation was published in 2002.
Please know that as long as I am in a position to do so, I will work tirelessly to address this crisis and to underscore its severity. This is a wake-up call for the church.
The paper used court documents revealing the Cardinal had moved priests who had abused children from parish to parish without alerting police or parents.
It's not quiet now! Throw the bum in jail!
His actions led to public uproar and mass protests before his resignation at the end of the year. The newspaper's investigation was then made into an Oscar-winning movie in 2015.
The Boston priest molested kids in 6 different parishes over the last 30 years. The church found out about it and did nothing. We haven't committed any long-term investigative resources to the case.
Despite his involvement in the clergy's sex abuse scandal, the Vatican continued to support Cardinal Law and offered him a position in Rome.
So they didn't take this guy out. They offered him a high position in Rome, man.
In the church, he focused on building Catholic-Jewish relations and acting as an unofficial envoy to Cuba. Cardinal Bernard Law died in Rome. He was 86 years old.
Now, let's play some of these.
Bernard Cardinal Law's death has caused an enormous amount of pain for many victims.
Either way, we ain't gonna go into that. We ain't gonna go into his bullshit. Victims, we don't, That's, I mean, if you all can want to check it out, you can. But I'm gonna play this video right here.
The Pope's role is not sitting well with survivors of the church.
Because now I'm gonna fast forward to his death. The Pope himself, the sitting Pope now, is giving this guy a full burial for a cardinal. We know that this Catholic institution is bullshit, but let's go hypothetically if we're in this world. This dude got a Pope's funeral like he ain't never done nothing, man. All right, so let's play this and see. That's all you. The guy that's in there now is with it, man. All right, he's there with it, man. They ain't changed. It's the same old song and dance, man.
Funeral for Cardinal Bernard Law. The controversial former Archbishop received a full Cardinal's funeral at St. Peter's Basilica despite the painful legacy he left behind in Boston.
The Pope's role is not sitting well with survivors of the church's sex abuse scandal. WBZ's Nicole Jacobs is live in studio with more on this. Nicole.
Brianna and Chris, down to his dying day and the Vatican funeral, the controversy surrounding Cardinal Bernard Law did not weaken. In fact, many of those who were victimized by Catholic clergy are speaking out even more so, knowing the pomp and circumstance he would receive today. These are photos from inside St. Peter's Basilica, where Cardinal Law received a full cardinal's funeral, complete with former House Speaker Newt Gingrich and his U.S. Ambassador wife, and Pope Francis in attendance, giving the final blessing. The homily reportedly alluded to, but just barely scratched the surface of Law's role as the face and a symbol of the Catholic sex abuse scandal, saying even cardinals make mistakes and fail. Many saw Law as a protector of abusive priests by transitioning them to and from various parishes in order to cover up the crimes. Cardinal resigned as Boston Archbishop in 2002 under extreme disgrace, and he spent the rest of his life in Rome as an archpriest. Cardinal Sean O'Malley says Law received the type of funeral any cardinal would, but that alone has outraged families who say their lives will never be the same, and Law's tarnished legacy is well deserved.
The reaction today that I'm seeing throughout the state is what I'm glad to see, that he's getting everything he deserved, that he was really a bad person. He spoke the word of God, but he never practiced it.
Because they're hypocrites, man. You people gonna learn that the Lord, the Yahweh Shem Yahshua Spirit is not resting in the Catholic Church, man. All right? It's not resting in the Catholic institution, man. All right? And shalom to you brothers, man. Exactly. Where the fuck is EJ Love at? Where's that nigga megaphone at, man? Where's his megaphone at, man? I want to know that. Where's Jesus is the word? Where's what's that cartoon nigga? That damn Daffy Duck ass nigga. What the hell that nigga name is, man? Either way, man, all these Christians that are coming up against us, we're the worst thing moving. And they say that we touch little, we rapists and we touch little. These dudes are doing it. 230 odd some people, and then over 700 victims, man. Where is these Christians at, man? Where are they at, man? They're not about this, man. They're not about this word, man. They're about the fighting against Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. That's exactly what they're doing. Because all these dudes is coming against us with megaphones, slandering us, saying, man, if you think we're raping kids, you not think Esau put us under the jail? That's the bottom line facts, man. You know? So it's a glorious day, man. I had to get this story out to Akia, man, because it's a wonderful day, man. I'm finna toast up to this thing, man, because the Lord is finna get these guys, man. You know? Hey, I'm gonna get that scripture right now. This is the book, hey, Shalom, man. This is the book of Galatians 6 and 7, man. Let's go ahead and pull it up, man, because we're in a time where the Most High is visiting Esau and his sins, man. That's why this dude didn't have a peaceful death, man. They said till the day he died, he was haunted by it because he was a wicked ass person, man. This is Galatians 6 and 7. And it says, be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth in his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And that's what you got Jake sowing right now, man. We're sowing in the Spirit. That's why you see the men that are trying for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We're sowing in the Spirit, man. You know, these guys aren't sowing in the Spirit. Salaki, let me make sure this is still working. Let me put it on me. I'm gonna stop sharing the screen, man. Yeah, because we sowing in the Spirit, man. We're not sowing in the flesh, man. These Christians, they're fleshly, they're carnal. That's why they don't see the spirituality that's going on right now in this world, man. They don't see it. All they see is they can't see beyond the front of their nose, man. You know, they can't see beyond the front of their nose. That's why the Lord is getting ready to jack up this place, man. Khan, hey Khan, Khan, as soon as I get done, I'm on it, man. So I'm gonna go into some scriptures and just give it out plain, man. We just gonna condemn them right with the scriptures. This is the book of Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 33 and 6. This is Jeremiah 33 and verse 6, and it says, behold, I will bring, hold on. Yeah, this is Jeremiah 33:6, and it says, "Behold, I will bring it and cure, and I will cure them, and will reveal unto them the abundance of peace and truth. And I will cause the captivity of Judah." Salaki, that's not the one I needed. It's Isaiah 30:26. Oh, God, let me pull it up on here, man. You know, because this, hey, the time we living in, man, all Esau sin is being brought out to the forefront, man. Because what was he doing? He was hiding these things for these wicked ass fucking pedophiles, man. This is Isaiah 5:20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." And that's what he was doing, man. He was hiding everything under the rug for these fucking demons, man. He was moving them different places, hiding them and putting under there because what? That was him trying to hide his sins because he was in that too. I truly believe that he was a part of that. Why would you hide that and move priests different places if you wasn't doing it, man? He had to be doing his damn self. Now this is Matthew 7:16. This is the book of Matthew 7 and verse 16, and it says, "Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes or thorns or figs or thistles?" And that's how you know that this Catholic institution is a bunch of demons, because you shall know a tree by its fruit. If these guys were about the spirit, then they would bear fruits of the spirit. How do we know that the elders and apostles are in the right spirit? Because look at their fruits, man. Look at the breakdowns that are coming out. Look at the understanding that's coming out. There's no way Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to give these understanding and this breakdown, because the Catholic institution couldn't do it. They couldn't go into the beast. They couldn't go into the mark of the beast. They couldn't go into the Gentiles. They couldn't go into those things because the Lord's not dealing with them on that level, man. That's how you know a tree by its fruit. No matter what these people want to talk, you got all these Christians, EJ Love, all these niggas that want to come against us. But at the end of the day, look at our fruit, man. And look at the fruit that's popping up on the different camps on the United States. Brothers is on it, man. Brothers is growing beards, man. Brothers is eating the right food. Brothers is taking care of their household. Brothers is taking care of themselves, man. That's the fruit of this thing. That's how you know this is of the spirit. In the Christian church, how many of us came out of the church, man? We were eating hog maws and fucking pork skin, pork rind chips and shit, sitting in the very church we supposed to be in. And you gonna tell me that was spiritual, man? No. Now we know it's spiritual because the Lord is coming unto us again by way of this truth. And it says, "Ye shall know." It says, "You shall know them by their fruit. Do men gather grapes or thorns or figs or thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit." And that Catholic institution, man, 200 plus priests, 700 plus victims. Come on, man. The fruit is showing you. That means they ain't stopping. And who knows, they still doing it now. That was in the 2000s, man. That was in 2007, 2001. So imagine the time that's coming now, how many boys that then raped. And I seen one dude, he was raping deaf kids. So they don't got no filter, man. But these Christians saying that we crazy. So the Catholic institution is men of God, and that's what they doing? And it says, "Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit." That's what you see this institution is bringing forth, evil fruit, man. You know, and using our Lord's name and using the Lord's book for they fuckery, man. Jake ain't mad about that though, man. That's why, man, that's why I said what David said, "I hate them with a perfect hatred, Lord." I hate them. When I heard this truth, I already knew it. You know, the many years as we've been in this and knowing how many research and going through new videos, we know they've been on that. But once you hear it and hear the magnitude that Esau's doing it at, man, he's not hiding and sweeping. He's sweeping it under the rug, man. But it says everything done in darkness shall come to the light. And it says, even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit. So that's why this truth ain't bringing forth evil fruit. Everything that is happening in this truth is growing. That's why Apostle Elder Ramlab, he came out that video, said this truth is going in hyperdrive, man. It is getting ready to take off, Akim. 2018 is going to be a year of heat, man. A year of fire, man. A year of unadulterated judgment, man. It's going to turn up, man, because the Lord, it says it's his pleasure to give us the kingdom. So it's his pleasure to get us up out this damn place, man. It's enough, man. That's why the prophets were saying, how long, O Lord? And it says, a good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. So ain't nothing that Esau can do, man. Everything that he does brings forth evil fruit, from his GMOs to his fucking pollution of the planet Earth, to his killing, to his death, destruction of everything. This man is the harbinger of death, man. Everything that he touches, it turns to shit. Literally. If you can't see that, man, your eyes aren't open. That's why I said, set a mark upon the men that sigh and cry. There's a spirit that's got to be on you to understand and be in that mode, man. You got to know that this man is doing things. He's trying to kill us by our food, by our air, by the damn everything, the chemicals, I wouldn't be surprised the clothes we fucking wear, man. And it says a good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into, it says, every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Because Apostle went into that. It says, look, because we had certain trees that would grow good fruit, certain trees that would be for eating, and certain trees that would not be for eating. And you use those trees for garrisons to build up, protecting walls. So that's showing you that these other philosophies, they're getting ready to be cut down and burned by way of the nuclear fires and Yahweh and the angels. That's what's going to happen, man. They're going to burn this place, man, and they're going to enjoy every moment of it, casting fire upon the society. And the Vatican is not the damn mystery Babylon, man. It will be burnt. Don't get me wrong. It will be burnt, but it's not mystery Babylon, man. Hey, man, God's backwards out here, man. This is 12 and 33. I'm just going to go through these scriptures. You get emotional, but I'm happy about it, man. I'm happy about this. This is the book of Matthew 12 and verse 33. And it says, either make the tree good and its fruit good, or else make the tree corrupt and its fruit corrupt. For the tree is known by his fruit. All right? The tree is known by its fruit, man. Oh man, we got some bangers on here, man. Hey, this is from GMS Yapa Amath Chicago. This is Jeremiah 3 and 15. It says, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And that's what the apostles and elders are, man. They've been set up by Yahweh Shem Yahushai to give forth the truth the way he wants it. That's why it says after mine heart, according to mine heart, man. And that's the Most High's mind. And our mind don't think like the Most High. So the men that he set up, man, are giving us this truth the way the Lord wants it. Cut and raw and uncut, man. Okay, this is another one. This is Psalm 6 and 9. Let me get this real quick. This is the book of Psalm 6 and verse 9. And it says, this is Psalm 6 and verse 9. It says, the Lord has heard my supplication, and the Lord received my prayers. Let all mine enemies be ashamed and sore vexed. Let them return and be ashamed suddenly. And that's why all these things, these Edomites are ashamed as hell, man. But they don't want to hide it. That's why the Pope gave him a full pardon. That's why he gave him a cardinal's funeral, because they didn't want to acknowledge that what the hell they were doing was off, man. All right. This is 10. This is another one from GMS. This is GMS Maccabean Spirit. This is Psalms 10 and verse 7. It says his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. And that's what you see, man. Because he frauded them people. He lied to them people. We gonna take care of this. This is a warning to the church. It wasn't a warning to the church because you weren't worried about it. You were worrying about saving face. Esau's always about saving his face, how he looks to people, man. That's why he had to hide his Masonic shit in the back. He had to hide his witchcraft in the back. But then now it's coming up to the light, man. This is the book of Isaiah 24 and 13. This is Isaiah 24 and verse 13. And it reads, it says, when thus it shall be in the midst of the land among the people, there shall be as the shaking of an olive tree, and as the gleaning grapes when the vintage is done. And it says, they shall lift up their voice, they shall sing for the majesty of the Lord, they shall cry aloud from the sea. And that's what you see now, man. Men on the four corners of the planet Earth, man, we crying with this truth. We're bringing forth this truth out, man. And it says, wherefore glorify ye the Lord in the fires, even the name of the Lord of Israel in the isles of the sea. And that's what these Christians don't want, man. They don't want us to glorify the Lord. They want us to try to glorify their dusty ass society that's fading away, man. Esau society, mentality, everything is just fading away, man. Everybody's dropping it. Even the other nations are putting it to the side, man, because they're through with what does it say? When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. They mourning right now behind Esau, and they're wicked. How much more us when we got the righteous spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah on us, man? Lord willing. These people out here, they're getting mad. So how much more us, man? But you got these dusty ass Christians that are trying to hold on to the mentality of America and white Jesus, man. That's all they want to hold on to. Because when we say that Yahweh Shai is a so-called Negro, they go crazy over it. You see? And this is the book of Job. This is Job 17 and 12. This is a glorious time, man. We get to see the downfall of our enemies, man. Now I know how David feels, man. Even though that demon is just one of a multitude, it still feels good, man. You know, this is Job 17 and 12. And it says, they changed the night into day. The light is short because of darkness. And that's what they're doing. They're changing because what is day? That's the understanding of this truth. That's the wisdom and understanding. And they're changing that into darkness because they want darkness to rule. And that's Christianity, man. That's Catholicism. Catholic Church. That's darkness, man. Oh, Khan. Hey, Elder, that's gonna heat things up, man. They withdrew that amount of money, man. Now these nations are like, why are we even dealing with the United States? The U.S. is not that golden cup that it once was, man. The Most High is putting down one cup and he's lifting up another cup. What's now that new cup is the hopeful elect, and then all Israel is going to be that cup in the end when Yahweh Shai redeems the elect and sets up the kingdom. That's going to be the ultimate cup. But Esau, the Lord is setting that cup down, man. In the eyes of the world, America is looking real bad right now. And me and the brother were talking. They say, man, look, Nikki Haley is talking so much shit to these Arab states. These Arab states, man, they don't play with women in that authority seat. Salakia. They don't play with women in that authority seat, man. They will do something to a woman in their land, man. Now they got Nikki Haley talking shit. So this thing is moving its chess, man. It's spiritual chess. And it says, if I wait, the grave is my house. No, that's it on that. That's it on that. This is Luke. Let me jump back to Luke. Let me jump to Luke. This is Luke 6 and 43. and then I'm gonna hop on the comment board. This is Luke 6 and verse 43, and it says, for a good tree bringeth not forth corrupt fruit, neither doth a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. For every tree is known by its own fruit. For it says, for of men, it says, for of thorns men do gather figs, nor of the bramble bush gather they grapes. So that's these guys going to these philosophies, trying to find the truth, but you in thorns. You trying to find something that's edible, but you're digging through thorns. And what do thorns do? They poke you and they hurt you, man. That's what this other philosophies and doctrines are, man. Once you put your hand in there trying to go for good fruit, you're just getting pain, man. There ain't nothing but pain and anguish, and at the end of it is death. There's nothing that you're gonna get out of these philosophies, Christianity, Catholicism, Catholic. I can't even say the fucking word. Good, you know what I'm saying? But there's nothing there for us, and that's especially to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right. Let me jump one more precept. This is Proverbs 17 and 15. This is beautiful, man. This is Proverbs 17 and verse 15. It says, he that justifieth the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination to the Lord. So that guy was a pure abomination. That's why he caught him one. Now his old ass is going to be birthed back in this world as a little baby in chains, man. That's what the deal is. He going to come back in chains, man. He going to come out the womb right into bondage. Hell. That's what it is, man. That's what we hoping and yearning for. And like I said, that's a small devil on a totem pole that we looking for, man. We looking for these elites, these higher ups, because the Lord, man, he's putting the kingdom, he's translating things, man. He's passing one and giving it to us, man, the hopeful elect. That's why brothers is being built up, man. We getting ready to experience things in 2018 that we can't even fathom, man. At 2018, I believe is going to be a very spiritual year, man. It's going to be growth in love with brothers, growth in the spirit, growth in understanding. We're going to the Lord, like I said earlier, it's his pleasure to give us these things, man. He whooped us for a time, just like a father whoops his child, man. The one it says like he spare you like a father spareth his only son, man. So imagine that. That's what we coming to. That's the type of love Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is getting ready to give to us, hopeful elect, man. You know, these Christians are going to start being the meat, man, because they're being cut intellectually. It's not being carnal. That's why they want us to get carnal. They want us to start being niggas that they're used to. They're not used to so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans dealing with them on an intellectual level. That scares them, man. They're used to that because when we whoop them up, we put paws on them. They're gonna call the police, and we go into the clink. Now we stand there with books, with precepts, with history, with maps. They shit scared, man. They shit scared, man. And that's a beautiful thing, man. And it's beautiful to watch, man, because brothers is getting down, man. That it makes you feel proud, man, to be a part of what you in, man. Because this is the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai that ain't been with us in so long, man. Now these dudes want to put us back in bondage mentally, man. Okay, so I'm gonna finish reading this and I'm gonna go back to the I'm gonna go to the comment board now, man. I'm gonna grab these comments. I ain't want to make it too long, but you know how it goes, man. Hey, this is Psalms. This is Psalms 12 and 8. It says the wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted, when the vilest men are exalted. And that's what, man, that's a beautiful precept. Because you see the vile men of the planet Earth, which are these Catholic clergy, these boy lovers, and they getting exalted, man. When the Pope comes, hold on, man. Let me show. I gotta show this, man. Look at this shit, man. Look at this, man. I know you all can remember this. Look at this. Let me share it real quick. Let me share the screen real quick.
morning, Pope Francis is preparing for his North American trip. He will visit Cuba this weekend and arrive in the United States next.
Look at this. Look how these people are. They handing babies off to him. Look how he's running up to him.
For a VIP who's on his contact with people above his own safety. As one Swiss guard officer said off the record, when it comes to guarding Pope Francis, quote, we've had to put on our Nikes. Francis breaks all the rules and then some. Except
wow.
and apparently drinking offerings of his favorite Argentinian tea that have not been checked for poison is a regular.
Wow. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's ridiculous, man.
Imagine how Secret Service agents would react if someone crossed a lighted birthday cake in the direction of President Obama. Francis took it and blew out the candles.
This place is done, man. Hey, Akim, this place is done, man. You know, but that's just yeah, they're getting ready, man. All these things are leading up to the downfall of Esau. So I didn't want to make this too long. It's this breaking news, you know, a death of a devil, you know. Cardinal Law, he's out of there, man. You know, he's out of there. The Most High took him on out. So I know I'm gonna get after this. I'm gonna go and grab me some. I might try to grab me some strong drink. You know, do it right. You know what I'm saying? But the water for you, I can coming by. You know, the water for putting additive spirit, man. You know, iron sharpeneth iron, man. It's beautiful. You know, and Lord willing, it was edifying. Hey, this is a beautiful thing, man. Cardinal Law, the death of a devil, man. And soon the Lord is going to do that whole institution like that, man. And you see more and more chariots showing up. I'm about to do another lesson on the chariots, actually, man. I got a nice little book in. So the water for you I can come and buy, Lord willing, was edifying. And I want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Shalom, Akim, keep faith, man. Hey, the Most High is working for us, man. Shalom.